I can, but that's not for naked. And check coordinates. Make closer. I see a map bar right now. Even the flames too? What the